I just had to get a ferry permit for our airplane because we let it go out of annual a while back. And the process was kind of complex, especially there at the end. There was a few things that I didn't quite understand. So let's get over to the computer and I'll show you exactly step by step how to get a ferry permit for your airplane. Let's get into it. I'm actually not going through the actual form, but these are screenshots of the form itself, and I'm just going to walk you through step by step because there are some things, especially at the end, that are very confusing. The beginning here is pretty simple, so you're just going to click this link here, and I'll put that in the description below. You're going to hit agree, and you're going to either have to sign in or create an account for this specific FAA website. None of my other FAA passwords would work. I had to create a brand new account for this. And then you're going to go to the special flight permit. You see this red arrow. Go ahead and click that. And then you're going to leave it on no, which is the default, unless you need a ferry permit for that specific reason, production flight test or customer demonstration. You're going to fill that out, and then you're going to go to the aircraft description. Go ahead and put your tail number in there, and it'll autofill the rest of it. So once you put your tail number in there, it'll autofill the rest of it. Hit save and next, move on, and obviously you got to complete all information with the red asterisk next to it. So then we're going to move down to the aircraft location, and this is going to be the if it's at in a hangar or at the airport, just put the airport name, and then the airport identifier, the airport address, wherever the airplane is located. Save and next. Then we're going to move to the certificate requested. Now, you have to do a little bit of research on what certificate you need. So specifically for a ferry flight, for a say in my situation, like an airplane that went out of annual, it's going to be FAA form 8130-7. But you got to check what you need. You just look it up on Google, what I need for this particular situation, and it should pop right up. So put that in here in this box and then save it next. And then we're going to go down to the flight crew required. What's required for a flight crew? Just probably solo pilot. Flight description from the airport that it's at currently to the airport you need to go to. It's pretty self-explanatory. Put the date you would like to depart, how long it's going to take roughly, and then obviously your crew right here. Save in next. And then you're going to go down to the applicability and restrictions. So this is going to be why isn't it airworthy, essentially. And so you're going to stick, in my case, it was just out of annual. And then this is going to be like if your mechanic says, okay, here's what you need to do. You're going to have to fly like this in order to make this flight safely. This is the way you're going to do it. You stick those restrictions in there and then save it next. So then this is the part that was really confusing for me is the designee, or however you say that. I just put none and it worked. If you guys know anything else I should have done there, just put that down in the comments. I put none for this and it worked fine. And then this part really confused me because I was like, what files am I supposed to be uploading right now? I don't understand what files. And so I actually had to call the FSDO office and ask them what files to put in here. And what he said is he needs a file uploaded, a picture of the mechanic sign off in your airframe logbook. So maybe everyone knew that and I just didn't, but I definitely did not know that. And so I took a picture and I uploaded into there and it was perfect. That is the biggest part that I struggled with. I didn't know what I was supposed to be uploading. Also, if you are not the owner of the aircraft and you're trying to fill this out, they will need a notarized signature, basically stating I am the owner and I am okay with this ferry flight. And then you can upload that if you're not the owner. It's easier just to have the owner do it, but if you're not the owner, you will need that notarized, and this is where you upload that file. After that, you just fill out the rest. You say if you're an agent or the owner, fill out who's doing this application, and then you go ahead and I reviewed all the information and sign and submit the application. The application will go through. Mine, it took like not even a day, even with all the mistakes, and they were able to get it out really quickly. So yeah, I hope this answered any questions you had. Like I said, the links on how to do this will be in the description below. And if you have any further questions, then just ask me down in the comments and I will be sure to answer those. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.